Greg, satisfied with the last 3 days of practice ahead of the first game back?
Yeah, absolutely. The team's eager and excited to be back on the ice. We've had good reps and good practices, so it'll be exciting to see them back in the game mode and competing again. There should be a lot of good energy.
Anticipation that Belleville might try to push a higher pace here based on the idea that you guys have been off for a while.
Yeah, you'd have to assume so, but every game in this division, in this league, is high pace. All the teams that we played this year have competed really hard against us. We know we're getting everybody's best on any given night, so we wouldn't expect anything different.
Talk about the guys that are back with from the Stay Ready squad, Robertson, Marinson. It looks like you've got a fair bit of flexibility and depth in the lineup at the moment. Nice problem to have for you and the staff.
Yeah, it's a great problem to have. We have a lot of capable players with lots of different attributes, skill sets, and at different points in their career, and we'll formulate a plan and get ready to play.
Next up, we'll go to Nick Barden. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Greg, I was just wondering if you could talk about the decision in sending Ian Scott to Wichita.
Yeah, we're obviously very proud of the work he's put in. It's been a long road for him, stuff that we've talked about in his return to play. It was really great to see him in a game recently prior to the pause. But sending him to Wichita where he can play a lot more games and get some reps now and, build his development in a really smart and strategic way. So he's taken off to Wichita, and we're excited for him to get those games.
Next question goes to Lance Hornby. Go ahead, Lance.
Hey, Greg, what's the mental effect been in your team, do you think, to have been shut down for a couple of weeks and suddenly have to go from being idle to being really intense? What do you think that challenge is going to be for them tomorrow?
I actually think it's not a challenge as it is an advantage of how mentally and physically fresh we are to play and excited to play. Who knows where the other teams are in our division in terms of the season and the wear and tear of playing every day and practicing. We could look at some disadvantages, but our group's been nothing but focus on the positives we can take from this scenario and how it can play in our favor going into this weekend.
Just wondered about your lineup decisions. Would you go with keep considering who was playing well before the break, or get in some guys who've looked good in practice? What might go into your lineup decision for the first game at least?
Well, we have a lot of different guys that are in different spots, whether it's guys who have been here all season coming out of the quarantine or guys who are joining us from overseas. It's not really a one size fits all scenario for every player. So we're just working through, what's best for our team, what's best for development for individual players. And again, from day to day and game to game, there'll be different dynamics and situations that we'll have to manage in building our lineup. But like earlier in this interview, we have a lot of really capable players, and we're excited about the talent and the depth of talent we have to utilize.
Thank you.
And last one, we'll go to Joshua Cloak. Go ahead, Joshua.
Yeah, Greg, just following up on that, can we expect a lot of rotation in your lineup, given you have 3 games over 4 days?
Yeah, we have 13 and 20. So over time, we'll have to be really smart with rotation and getting guys in and out, utilizing fresh bodies for energy. And luckily, the depth that we have is talented hockey players. So, we'll need to get guys in and out and spread out the reps.
How difficult is it for you to kind of go to players and just literally tell them, yeah, there's a lot of games, but you might not be playing. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to wait your turn because, as we can imagine, a lot of these players are probably getting restless and antsy to play, right?
I think given if the games were spread out and we were in a rotation, they would be antsy. With 13 and 20, even if they sit out, there's another game right around the corner. And all the players understand the numbers we have here. They understand for the success of the group to get fresh energy in. It's needed, and they're not going to have to sit out that long for that next rep. So everyone's been really positive. The players are excited. They understand the scenario and how things will be managed. Feel like everything's in a really good place.